Last week, the Pentagon began releasing government files documenting years of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, as well as concerns by previous administrations that we, as a human race, are not ready for the possibility of encountering alien life.
Boston 25 News reporter Alyssa Azara in Pembroke, where a woman says she was enjoying the pool Wednesday night when she saw a strangely shaped and unfamiliar object falling from the sky just over there.
Hey guys. Before we start, I need you to listen closely. You've probably seen the videos going around. The lights in the sky. The shapes that don't move like planes. The shadows that don't match anything we know. People keep saying they're not from Earth. People keep calling them aliens. But this series isn't about hype. It's about breaking it down. Looking at the footage. Looking at the patterns. And figuring out what's real and what's just people losing their minds online. Let's start with the moment that shook the whole internet. The Miami Mall incident. One night. One building. And a whole lot of people running like they knew something we didn't. Clips dropped out of nowhere. Security alarms. Shadows moving behind glass. And before anyone could even figure out what happened, the internet decided it was a creature. Some said it was huge. Some said it wasn't human. Some said the mall was hiding something. But here's the part nobody talks about. Most of the story came from panic, not proof. People saw fear, and they filled in the rest themselves. So in this episode, I'm breaking it down. What was real? What was fake? And why the Miami Mall became the perfect storm for the internet to lose its mind. Let's get into it.
Okay, and now to our #1 trending story on CBSMiami.com.
It involves talk of alien sightings at Bayside Marketplace. On New Year's Day, there was a massive police response in downtown Miami. More than 50 young people armed with sticks began fighting. Police say juveniles were also setting off fireworks, causing chaos.
So now people are posting online saying that police weren't there to handle a group of rowdy teens, but rather 8 to 10 feet tall, shadowy aliens. Conspiracy theories are saying a big creature could be seen standing in front of the entrance to the shopping area, Bayside. Today, the phrases Miami Mall and aliens of Miami have been among the top 10 searches on Twitter's trending tab. Twitter, of course, now called X. And Google News even has several reports questioning the event.
Alright guys, let's clear this up once and for all. That clip from the Bayside Mall? The one everyone said showed something not from Earth? It wasn't an alien. It wasn't a creature. It was a reflection, plain and simple. The camera caught light bouncing off glass and smoke, and the blur made it look like a figure. Low resolution, shaky footage, and street lights mixed together to create the illusion. People online ran with it, turned it into a story, and the internet did what it always does. Made it bigger than it was. So no offense to anyone who believed it, but the truth is right there in the frames. No movement pattern, no shadow, no physical shape. Just light distortion. This series isn't about fear. It's about facts. And the Bayside Mall incident? It's the perfect example of how a reflection can turn into a myth overnight.
Alright guys, so just to address a few clips that are going viral on social media right now. First, our response to that big incident in Bayside Marketplace. What happened was there was about 50 or more juveniles that were shooting fireworks at people. There was also some looting going on, so officers that were on that scene were having a little bit of trouble containing it, so they called what is called a citywide 3, which every officer in the city responded. That's why you saw so much police presence for that call to contain that crowd. Now, there is now video going viral of 8 to 10 foot aliens walking around Bayside. Is actually just a person walking with a shadow. So I can confirm to you all here today right now that there are no aliens in Miami, in Bayside Marketplace, at the moment.
Before we go any further, let's talk about what the officer actually said in that clip. Right there on camera, in the middle of all the chaos, he said the exact words. At the moment, there are no aliens. Hearing that while everyone was panicking made the whole situation feel off. But here's what most people don't realize. Officers still can't talk about certain details on camera or in public. So when rumors start spreading and the crowd is already losing control, they shut everything down fast. They deny anything that could make the situation worse, even if they don't fully know what's happening yet. And the explanation they gave later didn't make sense either. They said it was teens throwing fireworks. But if that were true, there would have been ambulances, medical calls, something. There wasn't. So who really knows what happened that day? What we do know is the story didn't match the reaction. And that term everyone kept repeating, citywide 3, wasn't a creature level. It's a police response level. It means a large disturbance and multiple calls, not aliens. The officer wasn't confirming anything supernatural. He was trying to control panic and keep the situation stable. So let me say it clearly. It wasn't a person. It wasn't an alien. It was a moment of confusion that the internet turned into a story.
So this is pretty recent news, but Antarctica is claiming that they saw an alien. I'm not joking either. I mean, a few years ago, NASA did try to prove that aliens do live on Mars because of some footage that was taken. Is it possible that one has landed in Antarctica, or is it all just a hoax? What do you guys think?
Antarctica. A continent of white and wind. A place that invites mystery. Online, that mystery becomes a story. Alien bases. Secret tunnels. Crashed ships beneath the ice. We separate the images from the evidence. Antarctica sits at Earth's South Pole. No indigenous people. No cities. Only research stations, temporary, rotating crews. Scientists and support staff come and go. Viral clips show strange shapes. Low-resolution photos lie. Shadows stretch. Melt ponds glint like windows. Ice fractures carve false geometry. Meteorites and odd rocks gather on the ice. They look like machines in a grainy frame. They are not machines. Scientists test these claims. They use repeatable methods. Higher resolution imaging. Seismic surveys that listen to the Earth. Do aliens live in Antarctica? No. The extraordinary stories collapse under repeatable evidence. Natural ice and rock processes explain the images, scientific surveys show solid geology, and no credible traces of a hidden civilization have been found.
The fact that people are just now learning about the underground world, it's not just tunnels, y'all. Admiral Byrd Ben told y'all when he went into that hole in Antarctica, which there are still large holes being found by scientists in Antarctica, hence the reason why there's a whole treaty prohibiting us to explore certain parts of Antarctica. When he went into that hole and he said he saw rainbow cities, y'all thought that the elites weren't going to replicate that in some way? A former White House official that worked with President Bush closely came out and just said that there is a whole underground world.
I think all of this is just distractions from something else that's really going on. And trust me, I'm gonna break that down in a minute. But for now, I'ma let her keep talking, because the more she explains, the more obvious it gets.
And $21 trillion of taxpayers' money has been put into making that. And the crazy part about this is that they don't understand that you can't hide from God. Do you ever wonder why celebrities are randomly building bunkers now? They're trying to go to space, aka break the firmament, to find somewhere else to live. They're saying UFOs are real now. Congress is admitting that. Congress is saying that there is a presence in the ocean. Yo, they know their time is short. They know Jesus is coming soon. And they're trying to find a way to hide from God. Like, you can't. The Bible says that during the tribulation, it will be like something the world has never seen. The world has seen slavery. The world has seen the Holocaust. The world has seen comfort women. The world has seen what's happening in Congo. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something right now. There is so much about this world that would blow your mind. You need to be open-minded to actually understand what is going on. Remember, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so scared. You want to know why I'm scared? Last time I spoke about this topic and went more in depth, this is what happened. Removed for integrity and authenticity. Every single time I get into it on this app and speak truth, they take my videos down. They already gave me a warning. They gonna ban me. Y'all follow my backup account, follow my backup TikTok and my YouTube just in case this one gets banned. But all I'm gonna say is the cave system, the tunnels they found under that KFC that blew up, and what they found was being transported in those KFCs under the KFCs.
Okay, I must stop it right there. I never heard about a tunnel under KFC. So now we gotta look into that, because that alone raises way too many questions.
Homeland Security investigators discovered a tunnel that stretches from a closed-down Kentucky Fried Chicken in Arizona to a home in Mexico. According to KSWT, they believe the secret passageway was used to smuggle drugs. Homeland Security says they discovered the tunnel after police pulled over the owner of the former KFC.
Okay, I don't know what that lady was talking about, but that's not connected to anything extraterrestrial. Even she said it herself, it's distractions. So keep that in mind while we go through more clips, because the pattern gets clearer the further we go.
That she saw something strange and unfamiliar up above.
I see something like falling down from the sky. It had like blinking lights and like looked like it was like on fire or something. And it was just coming down really fast. I have no idea what it could have been.
McCormick captured this 8-second video from her backyard showing an unidentified object headed straight down.
The evidence points to an unidentified object, possibly originating from a private military facility or a drone. It's unlikely to be extraterrestrial. Those craft were repurposed, so a malfunction or a landing attempt is the most plausible explanation.
It's a fucking whole, it's a whole ass circle. I bet you it just landed. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you see that light? The light's there?
Yeah.
In the woods?
Yeah.
You see that?
Over there, yeah.
It looks like a spaceship.
And this thing's glowing in the woods.
Really?
Maybe we can see better from upstairs.
I'm a little bit nervous right now.
I don't know how to get on.
What is that? Be careful, Gigi.
This is amazing. I don't know what it is.
Okay, y'all be the judge of that one. To me it looks AI or could be AI, but I don't know. Let me know what y'all think.
Hey yo, it's BadPlayz. Hit a like, smash subscribe, and stay locked in. We going UP.